Good morning, everybody. Today is a very exciting video because I am going to my first ever estate sale. I can't believe I've never been to one before, but normally I'm just a thrift store girl. Estate sales, I always have checked them in the past, but I haven't really found any that have caught my eye that much until today. There's an estate sale actually not too far from my house that we're going to be going to, and this estate sale is loaded with clothing and housewares, and I do have my eye on a couple of things. I'm actually going to post a couple of the pictures of the things that I'm looking for, specifically this red colander. I think this would be such a cute pop of color in the new kitchen. And then they do have a KitchenAid mixer, but I'm not sure the quality on it. I want to look at it closer, and honestly I'd be willing to get it if they want under 50 for it, but we'll see. I'm also not 100% that I need one, but I've always wanted one, so I'll look at it. There's also a couple of stainless steel pans and pots and pans that I want to look at. I'm not sure what brand they are, if they're all clad or anything like that. I want to check those out. And then I saw these scarves. Ooh, I am hoping to snag a few of these scarves. I'm also hoping that they're soft and not scratchy feeling. Hoping to find some really cute vintage 90s pieces. You can't really tell individually what the clothing style is, but there was a ton of these colorful wool coats as well, which I want to look at. So just a lot of really good stuff. I don't know how much I'm gonna film actually inside the estate sale because I want to be respectful of the family, because estate sales are usually of a deceased family member. So depending on how crazy it is, how crowded, I may not film anything inside. And when I come back, I'll do a haul. And hopefully, fingers crossed, I can haul some of the items I found. And I'll just give you my overall thoughts, first estate sale impressions. So if you guys are excited for this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button. Let's go to the estate sale. Hello, guys. So it's the next day. I got home and was didn't have it in me to film the haul. So it's the next day. That estate sale was probably the craziest one I could have picked as my first one. It was so full of stuff that I couldn't even look at everything. This woman was definitely a little bit of a hoarder, specifically clothing. The garage was full of 2 giant racks of clothes. Then she had a closet in her bedroom. Then they had another huge long clothing rack in her bedroom, as well as buckets of clothes. And there were hats and purses all over her bed. And then she had another closet, 2 other closets. She had a closet in her hall stuffed with coats, and then a closet in this craft room stuffed with more clothes. There was so much stuff, and it was almost packed too tightly that you couldn't even look at anything, and it was dark. So they had all these clothes in the garage, but it was dark and you couldn't even see anything. So it was very difficult to look through everything. A lot of the sizes were too big for me, which was a good thing because I could have gotten so much stuff if she was my size. But I did really good, and I was able to get a lot of the stuff that I wanted. And it was just a fun experience because I got to see how an estate sale works. And we got there about 40 minutes early, and we were number 9 on the list. So I would definitely get there a full hour early next time. So I got all of this stuff for $75, which I maybe could have done a little bit better just at a thrift store, but the stuff I got was really good quality, so I'm overall very happy. And I'm just gonna start the house stuff. So there was a couple of household things in the photos that I showed you guys that I wanted, and I ran straight to the kitchen for those things. And the first thing is this red colander, and I just thought this would look really nice in our kitchen as a little pop of red. I love just a fun, unexpected pop of red in a room, and I definitely want to incorporate that into our home. So Plus, this is just a nice size colander, and I'm always making like huge amounts of pasta and cooking a lot, so I really liked this, and I didn't have like a big, nice colander like this. The next thing, and I saw this in the photos, and I was like 80% sure this is what it was, and I am so happy I was right. I found an all-clad stainless steel frying pan. Now, these things retail for like $130 new, and all it needs is a good clean. Like, I have seen so many people buy these pans at thrift stores, and you just literally give them a good clean and polish, and they're like brand new. Plus, we needed new frying pans because currently we only have induction cooktop pans. But in the new house, we're going to have an oven. We're going to have a gas range oven. So I definitely needed some new frying pans. And I have an all-clad, like, giant pot. It's like a giant soup pot that we got for our wedding because I really wanted to invest in quality kitchenware that's just going to last my lifetime. Like, I don't want to have to keep rebuying frying pans, so I'm excited to add this to the set, and I'd like to get one more that's like bigger than this. So if I can't find it at the thrift store, I will purchase it new, or maybe I can find it used somewhere. But that was such a score, and honestly worth it because, like I said, this retails for $130. Then I got a bunch of skirts because skirts are honestly the easiest thing to thrift or like buy at an estate sale if they don't fit, because they're super easy to take in and you can also let them out again. So I got 3 skirts. The first one is this little Jones New York skirt, and this is definitely like a vintage style skirt. I just really liked the little flare at the end, and I'm just a sucker for a cute skirt. Like, I don't know why, I just love skirts. I think, you know what it is? I think it's because I hate jeans. Like, I hate wearing jeans. So skirts, I usually just throw on like little shorts underneath. They're so much more comfortable. So then I also got this Charter Club skirt, and this one's like a little bit longer and has a cute little like ruffle flare at the end too. Super cute. I'm not going to try these on just because they don't currently fit. I have to take them in. But literally all I do to take them in, I measure how much they have to go in, and I just do it on the one side and I pinch it like this. And then I will just sew it. Sometimes I sew all the way down. It really depends on the fabric and the type of skirt. These ones I'm just going to be pinching and sewing at the waist, and then it literally, like, you can't even tell. Like, you won't even be able to tell, especially if you do it where the seam already is. And then if you need to in the future, you can just seam rip that and let it back out. So love altering skirts. It's literally the easiest thing ever. And then I bought this cute skirt, which doesn't need to be altered. This is from Boston Proper, because it's a wrap skirt, and it's a cute little like leopard print mini wrap skirt, and I thought this would be adorable for the fall time. So there are buttons on it, but the buttons can easily just be moved so that it fits whatever size you are. And I'm definitely going to be wearing this in Animal Kingdom. It's just going to be super cute. This woman had a very nice like wool scarf collection, so I found 2 scarves. These types of scarves are so expensive, and I love them so much. I feel like a fun like pop of color scarf is just so fun in the winter and the fall. Like, if you have a pretty neutral outfit and then you throw on a little colorful scarf. This one actually is 100% cashmere, made in England. Like, I could have bought so many of these scarves, but I really tried to like practice self-control. And then I got this green one too, which I love green. This one is an LL Bean 100% lamb's wool scarf. So these two alone, also super high quality items, and they feel like they've like hardly been worn. That was like a lot of her stuff still had tags on it, and she had things in like multiple colors. I feel like she wore most of her stuff like once or twice. There was just so much that it would be impossible to even just like wear it all. And then I got this little sweater. I was really drawn to like the vertical striping, and it's definitely oversized, but again, such a nice quality sweater. This is called by the brand Silklore. It's an Angora and silk sweater. So this is like such high quality sweater. I'm probably gonna hand wash this. I usually hand wash items like this, but I can't wait to wear this in the fall and winter. This is, I feel like, gonna be such a staple for me. It's just a basic cream sweater. And then this item was such a good find. So this is a red leather jacket. It's by the brand Pamela McCoy, and I love it so much. It's got little zipper sleeves. It's a zip up, which I love that style. I've wanted a red leather jacket for a very long time, so I am so happy. This was one of the items too I spotted in the pictures, and I kept looking for it and I couldn't find it anywhere, and right at the end I ended up spotting it and grabbing it. So that is the last thing I got. So that's everything I got at the estate sale. There wasn't too many like housewares or furniture pieces, but you better believe I check the estate sale website like every day to see if new ones are posted, because I really want to be intentional about furnishing our home with majority of secondhand pieces, just because A, it's budget friendly, and B, there is just so much stuff already in circulation that I don't need to buy a ton of new stuff. So it's definitely going to be a mix of new and old, but I want to try and thrift and like source secondhand as much as I can. If you liked this video and you want to see more estate sale videos, give this video a thumbs up, and I'll definitely do more in the future. This one was impossible to film inside because it was just so full and cramped, but in the future I feel like I could take a few clips on my phone to do it more like vlog style. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you guys in my next one.